Hi. Yes, I am late, and I don't want to hear anything about it. I am in no
You must be
mood.
punished. What is that, Rolf? The hat of discipline. Do you live in a cave? All is forgiven.
No mood to hear anything about it. I got a notice on the front of my house today that my grass is too long. I don't know what the city did, but the city hired a new grass Nazi, and I am anybody with young ears who don't like to hear swears, cover your ears. I am pissed. I am so upset right now. My grass isn't even long. It is not long at all. Our neighbor has longer grass and they did not get one. I am quite upset. So we are getting another inspection in 4 days. I'm not even in an HOA. I am so upset. And then I try to fix the alerts not having any sound. And okay, I have been trying for 3 days to solve my network problem. Because it's not the server. The server works fine on a bunch of other computers. It's just this one. It is just this one. But I've changed so many settings on this network card. I am almost ready to just rip it out of my computer and replace it with a new one. Like, I am running out of options, and that's why I'm late, because I had to restart the computer. I am so upset. Hello, Mark. Hello, Kenji. Hey, Toasty in chat, give sharp salute. Switches to Orcish from 40k. Here we go. Indeed, here we go. We're gonna have a good night. We will have a good night. Now I can put that into
Deathwolf05 asked me, should Toast get a new network card? Obviously. If the network card is acting like an overcooked potato, replacing it is the sensible choice. If Toasty Morsel is getting dropouts, lag, or random disconnects, a new card is a cheap, painless experiment, far better than trusting the current one to suddenly become competent.
Transform. Center. Not what I wanted to do. Center vertically. No. There. And shut down when source is not available. Controls via OBS. Yes, that's perfectly fine. Mono sound. Monitor enabled. And it only goes out to track 1. With no delay. Hello, Yuri. It feels like it's been forever. How are you? I apologize for not waving. I am doing techie stuff in the background. Hello, Mark. How are you? If you're not in an HOA, then why does it concern you? Or even bothering you? Because we are part of a township, and the township has its own rules. I'm not happy about it. You got sick? Oh no. I hope you're doing better. And no, you are not late. We just started. I was late because I'm running into various issues tonight. Alright, let's try this. Streamlabs. Streamlabs alerts active. Okay. Dashboard. Alert box. Test. Follows. Well, okay. Hello, Royal. I guess my alerts just aren't gonna work. You'll be able to see them, but you will not be able to hear them. The frick was that, man? Case reference. It's not even in the same frickin' ballpark. I'm sorry. In what world is this the same? There, I looked at the camera. How you doing, Royal? That's the thing, the township owns the house, not the HOA. They shouldn't have. If you suck up to an HOA just to tell the HOA person to piss off, they knock at your door. I mean, what we're gonna do is we're just going to, why are these different sizes? Wait a minute, can I just remove? Yes, remove. We're just going to take a weed whacker and go against the, like, taller stuff, and then basically just be like, fuck off. Also, because it sort of seems like that rain gardens are exempt from the rule. So, I think we're going to be getting involved in a project coming up, and we're not going to have a yard anymore. And since we live right on a main road, they can go pound sand. I'm in quite a mood right now, if you can't tell. Ad browser. Streamlabs alerts. Now it's for... Oh. But I gotta manually resize this crap? Alright. Feeling hyped for the stream. How am I? Is it because it was locked? Is that it? I'm doing fantastic. Wait, you heard the sound alert? Hello, yeah, never seen a feisty toast. I know, right? Oh, it's it's a thing. It is a thing. All right, copy. Paste reference. Thank you. And then what? We're gonna put that in alerts. And then I never, ever want to hear it again. Well, I do want to hear it, but I don't ever want to touch it again. can close that. I can close that. Doing alright, feeling the hype of the stream. Never seen, maybe Star Citizen isn't a good idea. Should play something more calming. No, Star Citizen is fine. I can do salvation stuff. That's basically like power washing simulator in space. Here for uppity toast, very adorable. Yes, I'm so adorable when I'm angry. Shifts another shift, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna do another test. And so I'm gonna do like another like follower whatever test. And I need you guys to tell me if you hear it, do like a sound notification with it. It's supposed to be like I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of like a chime, but it's also not. It's kind of like bells, but it's also not. So I'm gonna do this test, and then you guys need to tell me if it's working. Did you hear it? No. No. No sound. Okay. That's what I thought. I wasn't seeing it on the meters. So I think I'm just going to end up having to switch everything over to mix it up. Seems to be the only reliable thing. Speaking of, tolling of the names. We have... Dillman, Advanced Warrior, Void Mama, Toxic Otaku, Marcos, and Marcos. Thank you for being the latest followers and subscribers since the last show. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My favorite song? That's really tough. I have quite a few favorite songs, and it's kind of like dependent on what mood I'm in. Like, yeah, that's a really tough one to answer. My favorite songs are dependent on my current mood. And thinking, theoretically, I could travel through space fast enough to surpass time itself and come back 18 years older just so I can apply my... yes, I'm sure that would work, Levi. Welcome. How are you? Hey, Miss Rhea. Did you bring a mouser? You brought a mouser, didn't you? You know the rules. Kitty brings a toy, they get pets. Be right back. Here. You are so good. You brought a mouser. Yes, you did. You brought a mouser. Such a good baby girl. Oh, you don't want to be held that way? Okay. What about this way? Do you want to be held this way? Are you okay to be held this way? Okay. As soon as you tell the HOA to piss off, the better, because they're going to keep on bothering you and the manager to join them. Well, that's the thing. We're not in an HOA. That's the thing. Like, I don't know exactly, like, because the problem is with an HOA, they like actually don't have any recourse. Like, even if you were in an HOA, like, there's really like not much they can do. But because this is the township that is actually giving us the warning and notice, and the township is who we pay our taxes to. So they could fine our tax payments at the end of the year. So, like, I'm not, like, the township actually has power. And HOA does not. I was gonna make an edit. I guess it would depend, like, what kind of edit. Because I can give you a couple of song choices, but, like, what's the type of vibe that you're going for? Get to sleep now. Wake up in 6 hours. Have a wonderful sleep, Levi. I hope you sleep well and have pleasant, sweet dreams. Good night. All right, I'm going to try this. I'm going to try to look at chat using Mix It Up. That is very difficult to read. By a Komatsu, do you teach your enemies a lesson? We are kind of thinking about it. So our plan right now is we're just going to take a weed whacker and cut the tallest stuff, because, like, it's not our grass. It's like we have a few weeds in the yard. So, like, that's what they're complaining about. So we're just gonna weed whack them and then just leave it. And then if I remember right, rain gardens do not have the same restrictions for height. So if you put in a rain garden, it can be as tall as it wants. So I think we might be refocusing a couple of projects, and we're just going to put in a rain garden, and then they can just go and fluff right off. Hug a plush. I do have a Minecraft spider down here. You post it? I will check. I will try to remember to check TikTok tonight. Rain garden and koi pond. I don't think we would put anything like that in our front yard. But I should do my notifications now that I think about it. Get that up. Get that up. And now Discord. Go there. There. And there. That can go now, and that can go. Let's get out your motorcycle and start revving it. We do have some noise ordinance. Like, you're not supposed to, like, be really loud after 10 o'clock. But like, here's the other thing too. Like, you're not supposed to have a barking dog after 10. And our neighbor's dog, like, constantly barks. And we've called the sheriff's office, because, like, that's the only person you can call. Like, we don't have a dog catcher or anything. And, like, they just never show up. It's like, oh. It's... It is a thing. Not that I know of. I don't believe we have a dog warden. I'll look it up, but no, I don't think we do. Nope. It is handled through Central Dispatch and the Humane Society. They're the ones that handle that kind of stuff. Yep, so the Sheriff's Department. But they, like, never show up. It's so annoying. Switching from YouTube to Twitch is weird. Were you... Oh! Hello, State. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I agree, the Switch can be an issue. How you doing? Kenji, no noise ordinance. Ordinance makes noise. Then, and launch fire to... Oh, wait a minute. You don't mean the artillery kind. Yeah. And, like, people will put, like, fireworks, like, all through the night. Just random nights. And it's like, what the heck? But, I don't know. I don't know what it is. And... I can't say that it's just younger people. Though... I tend to see it more in some ways with younger people. But it's also, like, older people as well. You know, like, when they get old enough that they're just like, I'm old, I don't care what I do anymore. Like those kind of people. It's like... Do you ever consider that your actions affect other people? Like... not using earbuds to listen to a video on the bus. Why do people do that? Why do people play music or video blaring on a bus or like on a street? Taking a like being on a call in a meeting and speakerphone. Like, why? We have the technology that you don't have to be this animal anymore. Why are you choosing to still be a dysfunctional person? Going out for 7 minutes. Okay, I'll be back. All right, Yuri. Hello, Lily. Been pissing my neighbors off with a loudspeaker I got from a friend. But why? Why? Like, are they doing something to you? Or are you pissing, or like, are you peeving them off just to do it? What is the reason? State, had to reset my password. Haven't used Twitch in like 6 years. Liking the background music you got going, by the way. Thank you! Eventually, there will be a time where Twitch gets different background music than YouTube. I'm not at that point yet. I have the stuff to do it. I just need to find the time to set it up. So you basically make as much noise as possible to get out the artillery, right? I hate to give away how old I am to an extent, but back when I lived directly in Chicago, when the Bulls won the championship, fireworks kept going well past midnight. That's basically how it is, like, here. And, like, I understand it's 4th of July, but, I mean, come on. Common sense isn't common, so there's no considerate. That and they lost their headphones. but cannot be bothered to pay up to replace them. I mean, I'm not invoking violence in this case, but like, if, let's say you take a bus route regularly, like it is your normal route. You're on this bus every day, and you see this other person every day. If they, like, don't have their headphones and they're playing it a little bit loud for one day, I'm gonna be pissed, but fine. One day. But my God, that second day comes, you deserve to have that phone slapped out of your hand. You deserve that. Lily, both. One of my neighbors accused me of following during her pride parade. Like, it's a pride parade. People are going to be going the same way as you. How long ago was this? I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's because, like, I let a lot of stuff just kind of like roll off my back. Because I'm a bit like the element of water in that way. A lot of, like, it takes a lot to bother me. And like something like why hold a grudge? It's not doing anything for you. It is literally doing nothing for you except feeding your own anger. And you could be spending that money, that energy doing much other stuff.
Water.
Thank you. Yeah, you can probably hear it. My voice is getting hoarse. I need water. With the music out in public and the bus, it's more or less a trend now. It is to be a nuisance and post on social media just to get clicks because some influencers do it. I'm sorry, but then the inner Hank Hill, I'm gonna kick your ass. Like, don't do that. If you're gonna do that,
pay attention.
If you're gonna do that kind
of your favorite word, the back rooms, okay, the back rooms, dingle, dangle, dingle, dangle.
Yes, but like, if you're willingly being a nuisance, just irritating people, because I'm sorry, you deserve to get your ass kicked. You deserve it. Everyone was at peace until the Fire Nation attacked. Preach. Happy to hear that Toasty Morsel is typically chill. So it makes sense that it's got to be something significant if she's going to be feisty at all. Yeah, basically. And I'm feisty right now because I got a notice in my grass that my yard was too long, even though most of my grass is dead. It's the weeds that are a little bit too long, but like the neighbor has them and they did not get one. So I'm like, what is this double standard here? Why did they not get a notice? And who's this new grass Nazi that the township hired? Oh, it's just I'm gonna put my inner Hank Hill out and I'm gonna kick her. Kind of. I just don't understand why. Like, okay. Even if we were going to assume that people are doing it for clicks because some other douche canoe did it, what does that get them? They don't get anything for clicks. What? So like they can show it to the next girl that they take on some failed dinner to be like, haha, look how much of an ass I am. I don't understand. This is very out of character for me. Oh. It just doesn't make sense. Like, why would you willingly want to be a worse person? What does it do for them? Like, is it that they just need the attention that bad? Toast going off. Basically. It's, I don't know. Or they just don't care. No, that is false. Everyone cares. There is an extent. Some have the ability to not care up to a certain point. But it depends what you do to make them care. Whether it's through beratement, humiliation, are they doing it for just the clicks? Something will get them to not do it. Get it all out. To quote, paraphrase from Shrek, better out than in. I always say, "Hey, Fiona." Right. Oh, Shrek is such a good movie. Hey, Stay, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Johnny Somali actually got arrested for doing this stuff and being a nuisance in Japan and Korea. Good! Perhaps we should do it here! I just didn't realize that did stuff. Yeah, like, it's supposed to also play a sound, but I don't know why it's not working. I need to move my stuff over to mix it up and just have it do it all. Now he's actually stuck in Korea until his time is served. Good! Because that's costing him. I am sure that is costing him to be there until his time is served. And, like, it doesn't take much to be a decent person. It really doesn't. Like, you actually have to go out of your way to be a dick. And that is why I don't understand. If it takes actual added effort to be a dick, why do it? I don't know. Thank you, Death, for the head pats. Do you get money for gifts or subs? A Twitch newbie. Kind of. So I do if you subscribe. But I don't if you gift a sub. And if you send in stuff, I do for that. We do have a donate command. If so since you're new to Twitch, a Twitch newbie, there are certain commands that you can do, and I did actually set this one up recently. So if you do !donate, it will give you links. Also, if you scroll down on the page, there's another section That is support, and there are ways to do it in there too. Simhama's Zoomer. No, I wouldn't say that. I would not say that. Because I would be in your exact situation if I was over on Kick. I have no idea how Kick works. Absolutely none. I also have, like, I barely know how TikTok works. Barely. I have to ask my wife how to find the things I like on Instagram. Because I don't know where they go. I know how to like something, but if I want to show it to her later, I don't know where to find it. I don't know these things. I am basically a social media pariah. I basically have them to post my shorts, but I do not peruse them. I don't engage with them at all. So I don't know how any of that stuff works either. I don't know if I've actually ever gotten anything from ads. Like, it's so minuscule, the amount that I get from ads, that it's not really even, like, worth talking about. I know that there's supposed to be that, like, whole diversify, but I'm also not large enough to even do that kind of stuff yet. What I would like to eventually have are, like, sponsors. And then, like, that would be cool. If I could set up sponsors and then totally get rid of ads, I would do that. I feel like I'm slowly making my way to that, but I'm not there yet. Yes, I have to say it's sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends and G Fuel, because that's the new one, isn't it? Better off not being on social media. I myself am trying to dopamine detox from what little I do on Instagram and YouTube in terms of mind scroll doomless scrolling. So one of the things that I have actually noticed with YouTube is I need to get my phone out so I can, like, say these instructions right. So, like, if you open YouTube on your phone, hold up. Manager texted, I was responding back. So, like, if you open your YouTube app and say you find, like, a political ad or something like that, you're just, like, not, like, you just don't want to see it, you can go to the 3 little dots and you can choose, like, don't recommend this channel, or not interested, or report. And I understand that you're feeding stuff into the algorithm, but it does a fairly good job after a few days of you doing that. And it will start to only show you stuff that you actually are interested in. About once a month, it will try to sneak something new in there. But man, like, if you just keep on top of it, eventually, like, it just won't do that anymore. I maybe get it to, like, sneak stuff in maybe once every 3 to 4 months. And as long as I catch it, I don't have to worry about it for a couple months. So, like, I usually report all ads. I'm like, block, confirm. And I do that for, like, any ad. If there's an ad, it's getting blocked and it's being reported. because I don't want to see it. It's gamer subs. Is that what it is? As for YouTube is concerning, to what I remember, you only need ads and the affiliate tag on YouTube and a certain amount of subscribers, but that may have changed. So for YouTube's thing, it's changed quite a bit. Let me open YouTube and I can go over the requirements for you. YouTube Studio. Earn. So oh, I was like, why is this not right? Because I wasn't on the right account. Alright, so for YouTube, it's quite different. In order to start earning on YouTube, because they changed their rules. They used to make it to where like you could get partnered with like 500 subscribers, and like that was it. But what ended up happening was a lot of people would basically get partnered, and they would see some money coming in, and they would like leave their jobs to try to be a full-time YouTuber. And a lot of them failed. Just like, sorry to be so blunt about it, but a lot failed. They were not able to keep it up because they might have been able to get to that 500 off of like one viral video. And that doesn't show a repetitive nature of being able to actually do what is necessary to be a YouTuber. And a lot of them like had to go back and get new jobs again, and it became a sore spot within the YouTuber community. So now they've changed their rules. In order for you to get partnered, you need 500 subscribers, 3 uploads in 90 days, and one of these two things. Either 3,000 qualified watch hours in the last year, or 29,000 qualified views. Or I'm sorry. I messed up. 3,000 qualified watch hours within the last year, 365 days. Or you need 3 million qualified short views in 90 days, in the last 90 days. Once you get those, then you are eligible to be part of the partner program. Because they want you to be able to actually be able to sort of sustain yourself off of what you can earn. Hello, Titan. Hi. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Have you had water? Have you drank? How are you doing? The gamer subs, and then there's G Fuel. It's basically just energy drinks. Pretty much the same thing. Oh, alright. Welcome back, Yuri. Welcome back. So, I am not eligible for partnership on YouTube. I have met 2. Have I met 2? I know I've met 1. Yes. I meet 2. I meet the 2 required requirements. That's a weird way to say it. And then I don't meet okay. I meet both of the main requirements. I do not meet either of the secondary requirements. So yeah, that is my experience with it so far. Meet 2 out of 3. Yeah, I meet 2 out of 3. Twitch is a bit better at it, but the biggest issue with Twitch is, for the most part, it requires outside help, meaning like donations and things like that. Donations, subscriptions is basically how you make it through Twitch. Mostly, like, you could make it through ad revenue alone, but the big caveat to that is you basically are required to stream for 12 hours a day, and you can only stream kid-friendly stuff. No PG-13. Your stream must be 100% strictly PG and stream for like 12 hours a day if you want to make it on ad revenue alone on Twitch. And even then, it will be iffy. Hello, Gothic. Hello. How's it going? Well, now that you say I haven't had water, probably should get some. Good looking out. Hey, Titan, make sure you get that water. Yuri, I don't understand. I don't understand what you don't understand. I need context. What is it that you don't understand? I might be able to elaborate more. Donations and stuff. And more stuff. And anarchy, basically. Good evening, Your Highness. Gothic? Welcome. I feel in a better mood. I think I've gotten a lot of it out. Welcome back, Mark. Let me... Manager's home, manager's home. I'll be right back. Baby! Thank you, Blitz. Not sure if you're still there, but I can go. No, I can't because you're not live. Thank you. It should be a good stream. We're gonna be having some fun in Star Citizen tonight. Yeah. Oh wait, no, that was good evening, Your Highness, yup, distinguished gentlemen. Blown is nice, an eldritch god. Short poppin' sounds delicious. Smart, congratulations on 100 messages. Titan. The boys and girls about to say what's up and go back to work. Have a wonderful evening. You too, Titan. Have a wonderful time at work. I hope it is not stressful, that it goes by fast and is not overworking. Bungani, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you? Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? Are you having water? Are you properly hydrated? I'm gonna take my pills now. And then have dinner, and then we'll get into the game. Let me know if you need backup or anything. I'd be happy to load up the Polaris. Let us use it for base of operations. I don't actually know what I'm gonna do when I get in the game, but I will keep it in mind. Gonna show the guns. I could show the guns. Get those guns out. Gonna go to sleep now. It's morning. Tired from vacation with cousin. Bye, Yuri. Sleep well. I hope you have a fantastic night's sleep with pleasant dreams. And I hope to see you in the next show. And that I hope your vacation went well too. Reki redeemed in Uwu. Alright. Gotta get ready, because we're gonna do in Uwu. Are you ready? Okay. Woo! Thank you for redeeming your owl uwu. I should like practice other animals. Like, how would a giraffe say uwu? Or an elephant? How would they do uwus? Or like a seal. What you call a person who is supposed to sleep, but had a dragon and a coffee, and now I'm up and school begins in 7 hours. Oh, that sounds awful. I mean, hopefully you're able to get some amount of sleep. Sorry for noise. Manager brought home tacos. What I can do is get the game at least started. I don't think so, Dad. I only saw 4 tacos in the bag and 2 of them are with me. Just getting the game launched, making sure that it's up to date, and then we will switch over. How is all of your days going so far? Outside of being happy that you got to listen to me rant for like an hour. All right. Looks like I can switch over. You'll have to listen to the VOD, Gothic. I let my old gray muzzle come out and I ranted about getting a notice for long grass in my yard and people not using headphones on buses and like just being inconsiderate people in general. And I basically let my inner Hank Hill come out. I'm doing this with one hand. It's probably not a good idea. I really should just finish my taco. Yeah, there was basically one point where I was like, I feel like, we can get the music playing again. Basically, I was like, if you are the type of person who willingly does not wear headphones to like listen to stuff and just let music or videos play on a bus out loud, you deserve to get your phone slapped out of your hand. And that, like, it actively takes more energy for you to be a dick than just a civilized person.
Better way to celebrate with a frosty hydrofrost sauce from Kilta. Sweet, cool treat everyone loves.
Hey, Red. Hello, hello. How you doing? You doing good? I hope you're doing good. Get out of my way!
Emergency staff.
You need
Got an accident
stress.
inbound.
You're gonna love. Forget that stress. Just relax.
6.
Medicine isn't only about you. It's about being your best. After medicine, option.
Oh, look what the mice have spoken. Here's the rant again. I'm not looking at the poll, so no. It's a going citizen of the stars. Good, I guess. I literally just logged in. I have no idea how the state of the server is. I don't even remember what station I'm on. Or what ship I have here, because I decided to have Lorville be my home base this time, and I kind of regret it already.
Hi.
I don't think it's like, I don't think it's really set up for that yet. All right, but let's see like what missions we can do. Dude, where's my starship? That would be a great name for a ship. How have you been? Contracts. We need call to arms. Untrack. Offer. Collection. No. Delivery. This one wasn't working when I did it. It has no title. Like, I don't know. Working, but slower, so all good. Good! It's been... Because now Gladys is going to interrupt me. I'll have to wait.
Deathwolf05 asked me, why is Toast not doing the rant again when the moves voted yes? Because apparently the vote was just a fancy way to summon more suffering, not actual consequences. Toasty Morsel probably isn't redoing the rant, because they already did it. And now everyone's treating yes like it's a binding contract, written by a room full of gremlins. A vote is only power if the streamer respects the chaos.
And I do not. No. The cake is indeed a lie. Yeah, no, like, things have been okay, I guess. I've got... So, work has been kind of iffy, but, like, it always is. We're trying to, like, redo a couple of the rooms in the house. Like, that's taking a lot of time. I have a couple of shorts still left over that are going to be released coming up. Tomorrow I go in for an MRI for my shoulder, so, you know, that's real fun. And... I don't know, like, things just been, like, super busy. I was contacted for a, let's see.
Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I am willing to make.
So I was contacted for like a Death, can you add into the title somewhere that drops are enabled? Thank you. I hope it goes well too, but I think I do have a partially torn tendon in my shoulder. Cause like I've been to physical therapy, like it's helped a little bit, but like it didn't really go away. It does it automatically? I don't think it does. Yeah, nowhere in the title does it say that drops are enabled. We're all getting old. I know. I can't be old. I can't. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't do it for this one. Mm-hmm. So the reason for it is like I did, like, I've been going through my therapy for my shoulder, and like it has been helping to an extent. But like it still hurts a lot, and that's basically like what I'm going for, because manager wants to go on a sailing trip. We've been on a sailing trip before where you basically, like, you're a member of the crew. I can do it, but like it hurts. And we, like, the longest trip that we've been on for it is like 4 days, something like that. And she wants to go on this other one that is a 52-day voyage around the Antarctic. I think it's the Antarctic. Or is the Arctic Circle? I don't know. One of the cold places. She wants to do a 52-day voyage on the bark Europa.
Hello.
And so...
Everything good?
Yes, 52 days. 52 days sailing, pulling up anchors, raising and lowering sails, that kind of thing, yes. And so I need to go in and get my shoulder looked at to get it fixed before the trip. It does sound to me. It's gonna be a sweet, awesome trip if we can pull it off. Like, I don't think we'll be able to not pull it off. But it's like, am I going to have the physical strength in my shoulder to really help on the crew? That's my main worry. Good, Gothic, you should. That's how it's supposed to work. But I am going to put it in the title itself, because that's how people like find a lot of things like on Twitch, is it needs to be in the title. There. Now I've updated the title. My DM and what? Yes, but this only does it when they enter the stream. You need to have it in the title so when people are looking through the different channels, they know, does the person participate in them? Because if it's basically, if you're expecting them to come into the room to then see that notice, that's too high of a barrier for people. So like, I just edited the title to say drops. It has to be in the title or people are not going to click it. It's silly, but You gotta play the game. Well, at least a little bit of the game. Hmm. Ooh, we're doing this one. This mission has a blueprint. No, I know that, Death, but you can DM on Twitch. I mean, they're technically called whispers, but still. Yeah, some blueprint hunting.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the follow. Please visit us again.
Oh, and Red, I think I have your paint on my ship. Yeah. The Solaris paint, I think it was. We can get up the controller for this. All right. Let's see. Fuel's good. Quantum fuel's good. Everything looks okay. Yeah, I got a little controller. I can even wave with the controller. And I got a tablet if I'm doing like art stuff. And then I got a plush. We can have the plush today. I don't do the plush too often. Plush is cute. Plush is the one in control now. Maybe. trying to get more used to decoupled flight. Yeah, we got ourselves a caterpillar. Why are my shields taking so long to go up? The one thing I don't like about these new black box missions is they tell you exactly where the black box is. You used to have to search these. You would have to search it and like go from module to module. Why are you open? Close. That's my day. My back hurting and everything is basically the same. Aww. Sorry. All right. Black box is in here. There it is. Oh, we can get out here. Nice. Someone was given a gift. Oh, somebody did. An anonymous gifter. Shackman, you're the lucky winner for the anonymous gift. Thank you. That is so kind of you. Here we go. Thank you, Anonymous, for allowing somebody to have an ad-free viewing experience. Thank you. Hello, Ezra. Oh boy, that brings back prop right. They used to be so hard to find. Now there's like an actual mission for it. Oh, they just gifted anonymously. Well, I can still thank them as an anonymous gifter, like they know who they are. Don't be scared. Hello, Ezra. Hopefully we get a blueprint from this, and then we'll see what we're gonna do next. There's a couple like more commands that I want to do. I have to do some more mix it up stuff. I need to make more custom intros for people. I need to make like those things. I need to make it like on timers where it's like, hey, you want to join our Discord? Speaking of which, here's our Discord. And then, yeah. And I need to make like a thing for like, if you want to do commands, here's the command to figure out which ones you can do. Because I don't want people to be able to just do all of them. So I need to figure out, like, I have a lot more commands than you're allowed to use. And if you try to use one of them that you can't, it will just be like, you're not allowed to do that. But it shouldn't even show you. So I need to make a new command that has the ones that you are able to do. But that is going to take time. Oh boy, I forgot how slow this ship is. We're going to get something faster. How long is this going to take? No, invalid target. Oh, it's because I'm already in travel. Yeah. Then, like, the other thing I need to do, I want to spend time and get my audio thing actually set up so I can listen to some real music. Actually have some, like, not that these are bad tunes, but I only have so many tracks and they kind of, like, get a little old after a little bit. I wish, like, copyright stuff wasn't so iffy, you know? Because, like, I own CDs. I don't get copyright if I play it out of the window when I'm driving in my car. Like, why do I get a copyright strike if I have it as like background music in the stream? Like that should be fair use. Should. But for some unholy abomination, the powers that be, the music industry does not feel that way. Only oh my god, yes. Honestly, I thought I could see who actually donated, but I guess not. I can't see it either. The only command I need are for game related, mainly the death counter. All of the commands for sound effects. Let's let Tinchio take care of that. Yeah, well, like, I have a special command for making my music start, another command for making my music stop. There's a special command for when somebody goes lurk. And then there's another command for when they return from being lurk. And it's like, it is a thing. So I need to make a separate one that only gives what ones you're allowed. To a landing pad locker in New Babbage, okay. It costs too much to buy rights to add it to YouTube. And most of the time I have to wait for licensing to resolve. Yeah, but like, having it in the background of like a pre-rendered video, I kind of get. I understand that. But where it's like live commentary I'm streaming, I don't know, that it feels like an overreach. Oh, that's where the drop-off is? Interesting. Have I been there before? Oh, yeah, that's right. Pretty baby kitty. I mean, if you want to use copyright music, then use it. You just won't be able to monetize the video. That's the problem. It's more a problem than just that. So let's take YouTube for start. If I use just music, and if I use copyrighted music, there's two paths that can happen. One being that I can get like a copyright strike. After so many copyright strikes, you lose access to your account. Like, they can delete your channel if you break the rule too many times. So, can't do that. Secondly, you then have the ability to, like, mute that section. But it mutes all audio, not just the song. So, if I'm talking during that section of the stream, all the audio during that section is now gone. And then another thing, any of the monetization, whether like Google and YouTube monetize your videos, whether you have monetize enabled or not. The only difference is once you become monetized, you get a cut of it. But they monetize your videos whether you are eligible or not. And Twitch will do the same thing. Twitch does have the ability to delete the music track after the stream has ended. But even in saying that, it's still not perfect. If you don't set things up correctly, then they will mute sections of your stream. I'm sorry, what are you doing in my hangar? Oh, I forgot to put my landing gear down. I streamed Fallout 3 and that had a copyright music, but the people, the music is already dead, they're not getting any money out of it anymore. People would actually own it. Music now is next to kin, and I don't know if any record company actually owns it anymore. That is a misguided way of thinking about it, and here's why. So like you playing Fallout 3, Bethesda had to tell YouTube to not copyright this stuff. That is the only reason that is getting through. Then for the tracks that are like real life tracks, you can bet your bottom dollar a music label still owns the rights to it. So if you want to be able to play those, you have to get permission to use it. Next of kin does not have it. It's whatever music label owns the rights to that song. Hey Justice, welcome, welcome. How's it going? I don't know whose hangar this is. The famous YouTuber, streamer on Twitch and YouTube. Exactly. How dare he be in my hangar? I'm doing pretty good, Justice. I kind of started out this stream kind of cranky, went on a bit of a rant, and I'm doing a bit better now. Yeah, so like, and now we're talking about like copyright stuff and music. And the only way for me to oh right, it's under. So the only way for me to be able to play copyrighted music on my streams is I have to use Twitch's VOD track. Unfortunately, YouTube does not have one. I really wish that they did. It would make it a lot simpler. But they don't. It is the only way to have music playing in the background, except the method that I took. My current method is I go through and I scour the YouTube music library every couple of weeks for new tracks. Anything that is in the YouTube music library is potentially copyright free, but not everything. Some of the tracks within the YouTube Studio library you have to give credit for in order to use it. Those tracks I try to stay away from because there's no way to put credit in my streams. I mean, like, technically there is, but realistically, no. So I use the ones that don't need attribution, and that's the music you're hearing are the ones that I can just use willy-nilly with no copyright issues, and that's what you hear. But it's not... Most of the songs in the YouTube library are specifically geared to being background music for videos. So they have like certain lengths, certain feels, certain vibes, and they don't necessarily meld well to being used for live content. Like, they're mostly specifically designed for pre-recorded content. Technicalities, you have to give a thanks to the person who made the song and put their song in the description. Yes. But say you have like a playlist of 1,000 songs. You can't list every single one of them in the description. And even still. So like, if I was to put like a Linkin Park song in a YouTube video, even if I thank the band and I give them credit in the description, it still doesn't work for copyright. I have to physically get approval from the band that I am allowed to use that track. That's how it works.
The capsule will be leaving the station.
That is a little bit more of a gray area, depending on whether or not you need permission from the record company is determined of, like, say, Epidemic Sound. If I have an Epidemic Sound subscription, then they already have a contract with the record company. And anything that falls within that contract, I am able to use. If they don't, then there is one of two paths that you can... Well, yes, then there are two paths you can take. You can either get permission from the band directly, in which case then the record company can go pound sand. There's really nothing they can do after that. And then, because they don't want to make their band angry. And then the secondary thing, I don't think this is the right spot. Is this the right spot? I don't think I'm in the right spot. Then after that, there's the getting permission from the record company itself. And usually they will not do that. You need to pay a fee if you're going to do that. So, yeah, it's just like, it's kind of why, like, I technically have a contract with a music creator who goes by the name of Salatris. He did music for the webcomic Homestuck. I have a contract with him to use any music that he produces. Past, present, and future.
Capsule now approaching station.
So like I could use anything that he's written in my stuff. I don't, because the vibe doesn't fit well.
The capsule will be leaving the station momentarily.
I want the music to fit a vibe for the stream. Some of them probably would work. I have to go through them. It's been a very long time since I've like actually gone through every track I have from him. So like,
Nearing next stop.
but I have a contract that allows me to do that. And I have used this stuff on a couple of old videos.
The capsule
Oh,
will
what
be
the
leaving
frick?
station
Where am I dropping this off? Padlocker in New Babbage. I am in New Babbage! Where am I dropping this? You can make your own music and play it in the background. You should make parodies of music. Then it has to be fair part apart. Make it not copyright. It's called a parody song. Parody songs are very iffy. It is still within good practice to get permission from the artist if you choose to make a parody. Like, Weird Al gets permission before he makes a parody. That is because of how copyright is written. It's very difficult to prove that you're doing a parody. Okay, what the actual frick? Where? Aspire Grand. Oh, I think this is one of the packages I have to physically land outside the building. Got it. I be smart. Soup's smart. Need to take a drink. All of you out there, take a drink.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
Just so my day was terrible. Unfortunately, my channel is fine. Isn't that a good thing? Isn't it a good thing that your channel's fine? Like when you want it to be fine?
Careful, doors are now closing.
There's a parody song from a band, Drowning Pool. Okay. Did they get permission to make a parody? Because as ridiculous as this sounds, making a parody is a lot harder than doing a cover. I know, right? Because with copyright, if you're making a parody, sure, you may be changing up the lyrics. And sure, you may be able to change up the lyrics enough to where it can skirt copyright. But you also have to change the physical music itself, the notes itself. Those are also copyright. And usually, the music itself is a different copyright than the lyrics. So then you got that to contend with. Ever heard, hit the... Oh, let the bodies hit the floor, I think is what it's called. I don't know. It's a whole messy thing. But I would like to get it to a point where... And I'm not entirely sure how I would do this yet. So, like, I think I have the ability to play 2 separate tracks to 2 different things. Like, I can have the YouTube side hear this music, I think. But then I don't want to hear this music, especially if I'm going to be having Spotify or YouTube Music playing real songs for people on Twitch.
Ready to upgrade.
So, like, I don't know if I can have it to where it plays 2 separate things in 2 separate ways, or if I'm gonna have to, like, only play music to Twitch and then YouTube gets nothing. I don't know. Have not quite figured that out yet. Johnny Poodle song is called Bodies. And the parody is called I Can Only Count to 4 by Psycho Stick. They're going on tour. People that made the parody song may have asked permission from Johnny Pool, but since it's a parody, it's a very gray area. Sadly, it is not as gray as one would think. Like I was saying, it is much easier to do a cover than it is to do a parody. But even covers have its own tricky thing. Oh, it's called Numbers. Alright, let's get out of here. I guess it could be different if it's a tribute band. Even they had to ask for permission. Space around music is geared around everything being just locked down. Oh, is it on top of the building? I haven't done one of these in a long time. God, I hope my ship isn't too big. Oh, I guess it's not. Okay. We're good. We're good. Model's lagging a bit. It's probably the game. Yeah. This game tend to do that. Though it's actually not behaving as bad as it was the other night. Pick up the box. Oh, you did not. No, you did not glitch into my... You will get picked up whether you like it or not. The lip sync is off. Yeah, it's probably because the freaking clothes, man. This game takes a lot of resources, and so does VTuber Studio. Oh, it goes here. Isn't black boxes in real life literally indestructible? No. There is absolutely nothing that is indestructible in this world. We just try to make them as indestructible as possible. But they very much can be destructed. Alright, what is our next mission? It also probably doesn't help that it snows here. So there's all that dealing with this as well. Because, like, even the game itself is kind of lagging. Delivery. We could do another black box request to get another blueprint. I need to get off this planet. Laggy here in a snowstorm. Where's the space station? Do I see a space station? No. That poor PC. Right, I know. Oh, my PC is so poor. It's so bad. I need an upgrade, guys. What am I gonna do? There's the station. downloading more memory for your PC? You know what? No, I didn't think about that. I should go to one of those sites and just download more RAM. That's a good idea. And how do I do that? Like, what's the keybind to bring up Chrome? Is it Alt F4? Pretty sure it's Alt F4, right? It's got to be Alt F4. That's the one thing that I hear all the time. All right. Contracts. Investigation. Oh, these can be fun. Requested user dossier for famous scientists responsible for blah. Gain access to AAC's shuttered Onyx facility. Formerly the lead scientist. Once there, locate the access personnel files. Additional note. The quantum beacon to the site was deactivated when the facility went dark, so to fly in the last leg manually. While AOC was formally closed, caution is still advised. Not only may the labs themselves be hazardous, but the surrounding area shows signs of recent visitors. Scavengers or squatters may be on site. That's way too low of a price if I'm gonna have to deal with shooty. Alt F4 and install the program will be other delete system of 47 or whatever it's called. It's 32. So managed to wrangle an employee ID code for you, so as long as you're on the job, you'll be able to access computers there. To see if there's only large hangars available, so plan your travel appropriately. Only has large hangars. Wreck site near Microtech. We could do this one really quick. These are fun. Why does that ship look abandoned? That's weird. Oh, I forget. What is it? Okay, there we go. Confirm status of missing person. Adia! Hello! How's it going? We are searching for somebody. And then I think I'm gonna go to an Onyx facility. Confirm the status of missing person. One with a lovely voice that is such an amazing person. Streaming the lovely game Star Citizen. I am indeed. I don't know if I was so lovely at the beginning of the show, though. I was quite angry. I don't know if I've ever been to an Onyx facility. No, I'm gonna go too far. Facilities are fun to hang out in. Always so they very cute when angry or so, I imagine. That's what people were saying. They were like, oh, it's so... you're so cute when you're angry. Like, no. Let me know if you need another gun for the Onyx facility. I can offer mine and a med bed just in case. We can try it. Alright, so here's the wreck site. think we'll be okay to turn engines off. Dang. Must be a neat badge then. Can I see it? Let me see. That is a cool looking badge. Alright, I don't think there's like any pod or anything that they'll be in out here. See. Let's go in through the cargo bay first. We'll check there. Exploring abandoned, like, derelict ships like this is one of my favorite things to do in this game. Odd as that is. Like, there's one other game where you have to, like, get a code and you have to explore the blown-up Kovalak station. That one is also super cool. You just kind of, like, slowly go through and just take your time, enjoy the weightlessness. I think I could have gotten that myself. Had to enjoy some kind of Discord. Do so though. Alright, I don't think it's gonna be you. Oh, it was you. All right then. We are out of here. That was pretty simple. That was way simpler than I thought it was going to be. Are the Onyx facilities usually like shooty? I'm curious. Why would you only get 21 grand then? To go to an Onyx facility. That seems like such a low number if it involves shooty. I didn't say to go in this sea. It's like an introduction, and you're supposed to just do a smidge of the first few things. Get more as the fighting gets worse. By like 2 guys. Get a lot of follow-up missions. Ugh. Weren't like we supposed to get delivery missions where like you go to a functioning Onyx facility and they like give you a package and then you go deliver it to someplace? Like, where are those missions? Unless it's a repeatable mission, you gotta run 700k. Okay, but like for an introductory, 21 is way too low. It should not be that low. Like 21 for the Onyx facility. That's ridiculous. That is way too low. Hand mining courier. Couriers needed. Ability to lift a 0.2 box. Delivery above Stanton. Mercenary. Reporting action in progress. Oh, they help with local missions? That would be better than going out and trying to find the stupid horns myself. Straightforward cargo. Finish Intrepid Ling delivery. Combat gauntlet. Salvage. Those are always fun. Hauling planetary. Refueling bounty hunter. PvP. Hauling interstellar. Whoa. Oh my god, it has you collect so many things. Hauling. I don't know why I'm looking at hauling. I don't have a ship that can do hauling. Well, I mean, I do. Like, oh, I thought these were like, you have to haul a ship somewhere. These intro missions will barely let you dip your toes in the facility. Quick in and out. Salvage's games equivalent of power washing simulator. I love Salvage. Salvage is my favorite game loop. I love Salvage. It is so much fun. So I've actually kind of found a better way to salvage. I'll go to like one of the Lagrange points and I'll find panels just scattered about in space and I'll salvage those. Because you get way more than what you would from the mission and you don't have to pay for the mission. I mean, I don't know, because like you could, at least like if you did get the mission, then you'd be able to like sell the components and stuff and salvage the weaponry and whatnot, but like I don't think you actually get that much money from them. Ugh. Had to stand up for a moment. Alright, what do I want to do? I'm not in the mood for shooty. Ooh, I know. We can check unverified. New blood to help shift gear across the verse. Prove yourself useful. Make some nice friends doing it. Got an easy one to start out. A couple of hours ago, something went over at the wreck site near Microtech. Pilot of mine got ghosted. Trucker telling me they didn't stash there. You go there, get the package, and take it to the marked drop-off point without dying. Ugh. Twitch. Who's the new mission runner? Where are they located? To unlock missions, let you turn in components to hold ships. I'm not a pew-pew person. That's my problem. I'm a PvE girl. Well, like... Okay, fine. Technically, a lot of it is PvE, but, like, I'm not a shooty-shooty. I'm not a shooty-shooty. Haven't engaged with the latest mission runner myself yet. I think that would be introduced. Oh, is that a 410 thing? I thought it was in the current stuff. A thing that we could do... Let's see, is there anything... Hauling Stellar. Is there anything that is going to... Whatever. Wait, these are... Are there no Interstellar? Oh, here they are, Interstellar. Ugh. Here we go. Oh, these are the ones that, like, do all sorts of stuff. Oh, this one's not bad. Pyro. Pyro. Are there anything that go to Nyx? Want me to kidnap you, them, into them Onyx facilities and pew-pew mission zips up? There's a way to cheese ship combat besides rolling over with a Polaris and letting the PDCs take care of most stuff. Interstellar ones are scary, especially Nyx now. People tend to camp them gates. Since they are unguarded and have not monitorized zones. I don't understand playing a pirate. I suppose we could try an Onyx mission. Though I guarantee I am not good. I am not good at all. But like, I swear, weren't there supposed to be like active Onyx facilities that you could fly down to and like do stuff with? Like, you go there, pick up some packages, and then leave? Am I, like, going nuts? Is that not a thing? I swear that was supposed to be a thing. That you would go to, like, active Onyx sites. Red Wing offers missions to go to shuttered Onyx facilities and grab stuff. You know what QV stations? No, I'm thinking of like maybe Onyx facility like is not the new thing, but like the giant like cargo centers that are supposed to be on planets. Weren't we supposed to get missions that it would take you to a cargo center on the planet that was like giant and you'd land your ship in it and like that kind of stuff? More of a Kovalex enjoyer. Yeah, the distribution centers. Have to be closer to the main planet for them. Oh, well, how far away am I? I'm not that far away from Microtech. Alright, fine. I'll route there and then we'll see what happens. But yeah, the like planet distribution centers. That's what I was thinking of. More water? Alright, thank you. Are the redeems not working?
Water. Water. Water.
Apparently they are. I was just asking. Alright. Now that we're here, contracts. Hauling planetary. Gray Cat Stanton. Still thirsty. Why is direct underlined? Work center. So is that what it's called? Is it called a work center? Cause like I could do one of these, but I don't know if the work center goes to one of those buildings. I mean, I guess I could check it out. Like, what's the harm? Yeah, they can be called work centers. Planetary stuff usually go to such places. In general, they can be called a lot of stuff. Oh. So, like, collect titanium for Port Trustler, and then it's delivered into 2 places. I don't want to do that. I only want to deliver it in 1 place. Collect from Port Trustler and deliver to work center. Alright. Collect shipment. It's on the other side of the planet. Cool. I still keep thinking it back to like Yuri's question. Like, what is my favorite song? Lately, I've been kind of jamming to No Consequences. That's a good song. My favorite song to sing at the moment is Ash Again. And then, I like listening to the Dishonored 2 main theme. There's a lot of it depends on my mood. Wow, when did Starfield get bigger? Ugh, this is so much better than Starfield in like every way. Like Starfield doesn't hold a candle to this. Where's my hanger? Hanger request. Okay, it's just slow. Got it. Starfield isn't that bad. It was pretty bad. I love what they were trying to do with it, but they did not. It was very poorly executed. had such high hopes for Starfield. And I think, like, being able to connect to the space stations and stuff, like, if they would have made it in a different engine, it could have been really good. But their, like, creative kit is... Why are you dimming the screen? Stop it. Is really... it's... Their engine was old when Skyrim came out. They should have updated it, or at least built a new one for Starfield. Like, loading screens like that, like, it is pretty bad. You go like 10 feet and you hit a loading screen. And the planets do feel barren. I think one of the main issues that I had with it is it was like... It's kind of a slog. If I may be a smidge cheesy, my favorite song has to be the one I hear. The one that I sing. Well... So, I am thinking about doing a subathon at some point. And it will... I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have... doing a song cover as one of the goals. Probably the top goal. I don't think it'll be karaoke. I think it'll end up being like a... Like I'm gonna actually like record it. Do some visuals for it. And then release it on YouTube. At least that is my goal. So it would be released as an actual video. And I already have the song picked out. I know what one I would do. Oh, sorry. Starfield is still has its free flight till the 10th. So 3 more days ago. Yes. Yes, there is that. They use the same engine as Skyrim. I thought they used the same engine as Fallout 4. Well, it's the same engine regardless. It's just been updated. They've been basically using the same engine since Oblivion. Yeah, Oblivion, Skyrim, Fallout 4, Fallout 76. They're all on the same engine in Starfield. They've all basically been on the same engine. Yeah, I think they've been like just doing updates on it, but you can only update up something so much. Alright, now let's get you guys into proper spots. Subathon, karaoke. Yeah, we play Star Citizen and feel a bit spoiled when the only loading screen is when we log into the server. It's not just that. Like, Star Citizen has flying a ship with a mouse and keyboard, like, down pat. Rolling your ship, being able to strafe, up, down, verticals. Like, Star Citizen has it figured out. And the controls for managing your ship in Star Citizen were just very clunky. Probably should refuel while I'm here. Hello, Israel. Hi. You boop me? I boop you. We're just doing some missions, or at least trying to. I'm hoping to check out a work facility, I think they're called. I don't know. Oh, it would probably help if I requested to leave. Can I turn around in here? Oh yeah. Look at that piloting skill. Beautiful. What's up with you? How are you doing, Israel? It's so listen to it with all my heart. Such a lovely voice. I really appreciate that, Adia. That's on the other side. Though, like, the one that I think if I was going to do a, like, release would be, I think it would be Gara Gora's Ash Again. I think that would be the song that I would do for the subathon. It is a really good song. I really enjoy listening to it. It was one of the main songs that I used to do my vocal practice, to to graduate from the rehabilitation program at the hospital. So, since I've had to sing it like 300 times already, I think I'd be able to do it. I think I'd be able to do justice to it. But there's like other songs that I really like. Actually, like one of my favorite parts of the song is at the very end where she hits like all of her high notes. That is one of my favorite parts to do. And like there are other artists that I also enjoy attempting, and I'm gonna say attempting realistically, attempting to sing. Like I think it's Amy Lee from Evanescence. I like her voice. Her voice is awesome. And then that other song that I was saying earlier, No Consequences. That's another good one that I like to try singing. So I guess I should have went down to a newer engine routine like Camcom. The re-engine that is in the Saracens 2014. Time where 7 came out. Well, but still work because they brought Mata on it. Reach for the Moon engine. sometimes certain engines can age well. A lot of it is dependent on the like features that they want. But I feel like Bethesda's engine was made fun of even back when it got released in Oblivion. Because there were just some like weird, quirky things that it did. And they've never, ever been able to get skin tones right. Everyone always looks like they're made out of plastic. A lot do use Unreal 5, yeah. But, to be said, sometimes making your own engine is the right move. For example, Star Citizen uses its own engine. Potato face. Plastic is still accurate. They do look like plastic, though. I will rearrange them when I get closer. I'm just like chucking them over there. Oh, is that all of them? Okay. I feel like I'm missing one. Did one, like, obliterate itself? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. What are you doing way over there? You're not supposed to be over there. You're supposed to be in there. Hello, Yuri. Welcome back. We're just doing a couple of space missions, trying to do some stuff. Alright, you got your 6 boxes. Skyrim still holds up, wouldn't you know? It does. But we also have the, we understand that Skyrim was made over a decade ago, so we give it leniency. Woke up in the middle of the night. Hopefully you're able to get back to sleep soon. Like, since it was made over a decade ago, we can give it leniency in how it functions. If a game today, and part of it is also like the company itself, we expect more from Bethesda. If they're gonna release a game today that has the exact same functionality and pitfalls that Skyrim did, it's unacceptable. They're supposed to learn and grow. And they've been stagnant for quite a while. apparently they used Unity at first, 2012, then moved over to CryEngine, and then later heavily remade completely to their own Star Engine and jumped over to Lumberyard. Or are they not on Star Engine anymore? I thought Star Citizen was still on it. I heard about the Lumberyard thing, but I wasn't sure if they'd actually done it. Right, I feel like... it is very loud here. But this is really, really cool. I have never been to one of these before. Oh, that's so cool. What is it? Left off H? Yes. And then that puts it on my hip. Cool. Where did my bottle of water... there it goes. It's just slow. With all the updates, Anniversary Edition stuff, it kind of broke things with Skyrim, so there's that. That is also very true. Yeet. Wait, is it gonna do it? Conference room, executive suite, and elevators to maintenance area. Okay, wait. I should start at the very beginning. Wherever the, like, entrance thingy is, which I think is back here. Security and elevators. Yeah, so this is, like, where the lobby and whatnot would be. Where does this one go? Security checkpoint. We're gonna start from the beginning. They're still using Star Engine. It's just heavily modified CryEngine or whatever. Lumberyard. Oh. Alright, take me back to the lobby. They were getting the lawful support from CryEngine and Lawsuit. Oh, that's right. I forgot about all that. Ding ding. Oh, you can buy and sell stuff here? Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, and then there's like these little like secret tunnels and stuff you can get into. I mean, if you don't like fall into them like I just did. See, like this is the kind of stuff that I wanted to look at. Open. Ooh. Can I just take all? Just take all. Thank you. See, like this is so cool. 2 games. The Evil Within 1 and 2 are made by them. It's the studio that probably made those. Is the one who made Dishonored 1 and 2. So the engine for Evil Within 1 and 2 is different from the one they used to make Skyrim. Yeah, well, I don't know about the Evil Within, but the engine that was used to make Dishonored is not the one that was used to make Skyrim. Cryo multi-tool. There's so much stuff back here. Oh, it would help if I put my helmet back on, huh? There we go. I know it may be kind of silly, but this song reminds me of The Fifth Element, the movie. I don't exactly know why, but whenever I hear the song, I get like the Fifth Element vibes. Thanks to Bethesda, the close our studios won't be another Dishonored game or an Evil Within game. There could, if they're willing to hand off the IP. And at this point, I feel like they should. They haven't done anything with it forever. So I feel they should hand the IP off to someone else. Unbelievable. What is unbelievable? Or is that a line from the Fifth Element? I'm just missing it. Central Core. Eyewash Station. Looks like I can get further into the facility. Heck yeah, bud. Oh, right, Ruby Rod. That's right. Ruby Rod. Coming down the island and pop it and lock it in. I don't remember exactly everything that he says. Let's get a word from our main man, Corbin Dallas. Hi. The last game I believe Arcane Studios made was Evil Within 2. Besides Dishonored, Death of the Outsider, Deathloop. I thought Arcane was shunted before Deathloop. What's down here? I would be so in trouble in real life. I'd be like, where does this go? Where does this go? Where does this go? Mechanical room. Ooh. Passage. Where does passage go? It's possible that Deathloop was like at the end of the arc enclosure. Or they had nothing to do with it. I don't know. I mean, they may have. Okay, is it like not gonna let me up? Is this a one-way ladder? What the heck? But I do know that some of the assets from Dishonored are used in Deathloop. But that could have been because they're supposed to take place in the same universe. So then, whenever it got shunted to another company, if it did, Arcane may have had to give them the assets to use in it for it to be canonical. Came out in 2021, September. Really? Arcane was around that then? When did Arcane close? '24? What? Arcane Austin was the last studio to hold the name. It was shut down by Microsoft due to corporate restructuring to prioritize high-impact titles and following the commercial disappointment of Redfall. Note, Arcane Lyon remains operational, though the broader studio and its projects have faced ongoing industry pressures. Okay, so their studio in France is still open. They are currently working on a game called Marvel's Blade that was seen to be in development of earlier this year. Possible for a new game since the one in France is still up. Yes. If I remember right, Dishonored 2 was it was a collaboration between Austin and Lyon, but I think it was mostly done by Lyon. Boy, I am very happy that I have very good internal map making abilities. It could get very easy to get lost here. But I am getting so many goodies. No, I don't want to equip. No, I do not want to equip. No, I do not want to equip. Store. Thank you. Store. Thank you. Store. Store. Alright, what section are we getting into now? Another ladder. Can I actually go up this one? I can. They hold all the assets of Dishonored right within. So we could make sequels if needed to make the game. They may have to ask Big Daddy Bethesda unless they want to do it independently. Yeah, I don't know if because Bethesda is the parent company, I don't know if they have the ability to do anything on their own without their approval. Oh, so I just went in a big loop. Okay. And I think this is basically where I started. Alright, but... yeah, there was this thing. Where does this lead? Probably someplace that's gonna get me in trouble. No, I'm running out of space to loot stuff. I don't like that. I'm gonna keep looting. Man, you can tell like nobody has been back here forever. Just means more for me. The big loop or the big death loop. I need to give Deathloop another try. I was not happy with it when I tried it the first time. I thought I'd be able to pick up those canisters. Guess not. That goes into store. And then everything in here goes into store too. Okay, but like I have other stuff. Yeah, like I got space in here. Put the stuff in here. Ooh. All right. Oh, I'm outside now. Interesting. Alright, but I really should head back to the ship. And where does this go? Oh, this is cool. It's like a little, like, barracks area type thing. This is so cool. Oh, can you, like, open these lockers? No. Main lobby. Employee lounge. Locker room. Oh, cool. Hand dryers. Landing pads. Something happened here. Okay, but I think isn't my landing pad on the second floor up here somewhere? I think it was up here. No, it's not that elevator. Was it this one? Yes. This is a really good background song. It's just calm and peaceful. It's got a nice beat. It's like a perfect example of lo-fi. Okie dokie. Now, isn't there like a move all? Is that only the stuff in my backpack? It is. Okay, cool. Why do? Okay, so that's the boneyard. That's in the. Okay. Okay. So that's gonna get moved over. We'll move that over. And then isn't there like a combine? Yeah, like where it's supposed to like take everything and combine them together that it can. I think something like that. Let's see. Oh, there's stuff in here. Legs. Okay. Is there any like water bottles? What is this? LMG battery. Here's the water. Hello, Webby. Hello. Welcome, welcome. I am a snow leopard. How are you? Hope you're having a fantastic day today. Have you had nutrients? Have you had water? You really should. You should have water. I am a snow leopard. A snap, as some might say. I hope you're having a good day today. We are just doing a, we did a couple of missions, and I got to land at a distribution center. That's what they're called. A distribution center. And I think we're going to be flying off in a little bit to go see what else we can do for a little bit of time. Big tail indeed. I love my fluffy tail. It goes all swoosh. And it floofs if I get scared. So like, if I get scared and it's like... it gets all fluffy. Are you a member of the furry variety? The fluffy variety? Or I guess feathers and scalies count in that too.
We are experiencing
You're
technical
so
difficulties. Please stay tuned.
Are we all
What
clear?
what
Okay, we're all clear.
difficulties are
Great.
we running into?
All right, hit the red button.
No, not that button!
What difficulties? Rithik, hi! Thank you, welcome. Thank you for the head pads. How you doing? How's it going, Rithik? Lag. I've told you my computer has trouble playing this game and the model at the same time. You know, actually, I wonder if I was to limit it through the graphic card itself. I've heard that can give better performance. Especially when running a VTuber model. Yeah, I've heard like if you go in through the NVIDIA control panel and limit a game specifically through that, you can sometimes get better performance. No. I know there's lag. My lip sync is not accurate because of the lag. Alright, take a mental health day, feeling a little better. I'm sorry that you had to take a mental health day, but I'm glad that you did so you could get better. We're gonna get the lag with me or what? Time to go back to the PNG for this game. I mean, I guess I could commission a new one for it. How many people in my gang? Do you mean, like, how many mice do I have? Like, how many are in the Discord? How many are playing Star Citizen with me? I need more context. Spectra Star! Thank you! Thank you for being a new subscriber. Hello, hello. Welcome, Spectra. Welcome to the Tavern. You are now a new mice. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. Star Citizen. I am playing alone right now. I have like 5 minutes before I move to After Yap. About like 5-10 minutes. Which means I can probably do one final mission. We'll probably do like an investigation mission. You have a little more than 5. 5 what? 5 what? What? Enjoy your lurk. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Where did they go? Where did they... Where did they go? There they are. I'm sorry. I wish I could stay longer. But Kitty has... I have a couple of vet appointments tomorrow. I know. I actually don't mind the vet, but I do... I have a couple of vet appointments tomorrow, and I need to be up really early for them. Because I have to fast. I'm not allowed to eat or drink anything tomorrow morning. I'm quite upset about it. Investigation. Locate missing person. We'll do this one. It's okay. I'm sorry though. It still sucks though. Like I get asking to like when you want to like play a game with someone and then it's like, oh no, I don't have time for that. It's like it kind of sucks. I understand where you're feeling. So yeah, I think we just have like this one mission left. And then it'll unfortunately be time to go to After Yap. And then we'll have to figure out who we're gonna raid. And I can probably push the plush down by now. Put that away. Put my hoodie back on. I guess we can do the gamepad for the last little bit. Should I put my tail on a redeem? I've been thinking about that recently. The Discord has been. Thank you. I've been thinking about that recently. Like, should I put my tail on like a 10-minute timer or something? I mean, obviously I would have to turn it off if I did the fear tail, because that's like a part of the whole thing for the game. Although maybe not. Because I don't have to have the tail to do fear. Huh. Yes. Yes, I do. When I go live, I have a bot that says when I'm live. It's not always exactly on time. It sometimes is like, whoa. It'll sometimes post it like 5 minutes late, 10 minutes late, like after I started, but it's usually pretty good. But yes, I do post on Discord when I am live. I shouldn't have to worry about it. It's supposed to be effects, tail. I thought your tail was a snake cat hybrid thing. Nope. It's just my tail. Yeah, there's a... Hello, Cal. Hi, how's it going? How you doing? Nope, not a snake hybrid thingy. I just have a unique spot pattern. Open? Thank you. I have reversed rosettes. Like most snow leopards have like a they have like a white underbelly coat, and then like their back will be gray, and then their spots will be more white with black outlines. I have reversed rosettes where my base coat is white with black outlines and gray rosettes. Can I have your helmet? Are you who I'm looking for? You are indeed. Good to catch you again a little, babe, but was busy. Hey, no worries, Kel. You show up when you have time. No one is required to be here. Not even my mods. If my mods have other stuff that they need to do, they are free to go do that. The only person who is required to be here is me. And even that is an if. If manager wishes to do something else, then I might go do that instead. Doing good, baby Hannah, while in WoW trying to get 3400 M plus dragon dungeon rating before the season ends. What do you get for it? I'm assuming you get like a prize. No, wanted to be here sooner. Don't let her lie to you. She's a... I'm a what? I'm a bean? I don't know what that means, Dev. I mean, I am a bean, but I'm a bean for Ranya's stream. Alright, let's go to Everest Harbor. Oh, I'm sorry, Port Tressler. But I wanted to be here sooner. Adia, I'll be here and everyone else will be here lovingly. Aww. But seriously though, like if you have other stuff that you need to do, go do that. Real life is more important than this silly cat. It is a seal. It is a seal. Cool, just joined. I play on weekends. If you need crew members, I'm down to play as well. Awesome! I will warn you now, as Adia can confirm, I am very, very extremely busy. I usually do not have time to play outside of my stream hours. Every once in a very great while, I have time to play. in like a Discord match or something. But it is not often. Where is the station? Am I dumb? Did it drop the navigation point again? It did. Thank you, Tiger. Stay up bounce for different scores. Keep adding more for higher scores. Every aspect feels. At 3,400, you get an item to buy previous season's mounts. Ones you may have missed. Just a runner schedule by me. I run it by the manager first. Thank you. Toasty is so good at dominating us in games. She like owns us so hard when we play. Like, oh my god, it's an experience. No matter how good one is, Toasty is that much better. You gave away my secret. We have to lure them in with the falsehoods, and then I get to destroy their souls. Thank you, Adia. But no, like seriously, the thing I was saying about earlier with the cover song, I do want to do that. I've already talked to manager, and I think I'm gonna try a week-long subathon for a test. And we've talked about it. It'll probably be in winter. And then, is it on the other side? It is on the other side. So, we'll probably do the subathon, like, for 1 week during the winter. And then, the top goal will be a song cover. Please don't come down to the basement, don't worry about the streets. You get to know those very soon. Don't do what Gran did and do 80. Oh, heck no. I'm not gonna do 80 days. No. No, 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 no. My job and wife would not allow that. I mean, no, it would not happen. I feel like I could maybe do a month. I might be able to do 1 month. But that would be pushing it pretty far. Bye-bye, ship. Sleep well. It's fine. Obviously, if you're busy, it won't bother you in Star Citizen or sometimes you crew, that's all. Hey, no worries. I'm also, like, our Discord is fairly active. There's usually somebody talking in it all the time. I mean, I say that, and then, like, there might be, like, hours that go by without somebody saying something, but I can guarantee there is activity in it every single day. I can guarantee that. Even if it is just me saying hi. But no, like really, it is quite active for how small of a community it is over on the Discord. We'll also, I say these like lofty goals, but let me change screens. So like we say, or I say, come on, quit the game. Thank you. That I like, we will do community nights. It's kind of rare, but they do happen, where we'll like launch up a game together and just have a good time. I've been trying to do like anime watch-alongs or like movie nights and stuff every other week. They're usually on Fridays, and I unfortunately have to cancel this next one because it's my vet appointment. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. It's just a good group of people. So that I always need a victim to crew my reclaimer. I actually don't know how many of the members play Star Citizen. I know Adia does, and Kel does. I don't. I've never played it before. I don't know what Star Citizen is, but there might be others who play it. No, I do play it. Generally, though, I will say most of the time whenever I do play, it's usually during events like the Foundation Festival that we're doing right now. Outside of that, I do collabs quite often with a group that I play. Lately, we've been doing like Mega Chameleon. I've been playing those. And outside of collabs, it's like story-based narrative games. Our game that we're in the middle of right now is Dishonored 2. And then I'm still working on this, but I was reached out by a company to do an event with them. And I am in the middle of, like, I have the paperwork and stuff. I'm currently going over it right now to see if it's something that I'm going to do for sure. I'm pretty sure that I will. I have to pick a game for it. I need to pick a time, and I have to go through their media kit and pick out the pieces that will work with my setup. So there's that. They seem like a really cool company to work with, so we're gonna see. It is not Raid Shadow Legends. No, no. Oh, you got me. It actually is. It's like, hey, yo, it's your girl Toasty here. I'm here to chill Raid Shadow Legends. Use my promo code Toasty24 to get. What do they do in Raid Shadow Legends? Like, what do they do? Is it a coin that you get? Is it like a monster? I've never played it. What goes on in Raid Shadow Legends? Oh, is it heroes? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. You don't get 24 off anything. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, Raid Shadow Legends. Use code Toasty to get your new heroes unlocked. Heck yeah, boys. And you know we got that gamer G Fuel. Sick brah. I actually do have a plan for G Fuel if I'm ever reached out. I've said it before. I don't think they would sponsor me at all, knowing what I would want to do. But I would want to get like a G Fuel container or whatever one is going on, and it'd be an empty container with a sticky note in it that says drink water. Gamer subs. It's like I don't drink anything. I drink water. I'll sometimes drink tea. It's not, I don't drink it that often. And it like, the only caffeine I get is from my morning coffee. I don't get caffeine at any other time during the day. Well, that might not be true. There might be there might be caffeine in my hot chocolate. Maybe, but yeah, so minus the possible caffeine in my hot chocolate, my only caffeine during the day is my morning coffee. And I don't do Monsters, I don't do energy drinks, I don't do sodas. I just drink water. I'm so boring in real life. I don't know if that's actually true though. I've had people call me a walking encyclopedia. A LaCroix. I've had LaCroix before. It was okay. Let's see. Maybe play it. We'll see. I think if I remember right, I was like watching some videos about it, and it's not the type of game that I usually like to play. Things that are like, and maybe I'm thinking about this wrong, but like, I don't like royales. Things like Fortnite or Destiny, whatever other ones are going around right now. I'm not a royale person. I'm not a royale girl. I don't like those. Power Steps would be more likely one. Such fun names and friends. I like some of the bottles that I see coming from some people are actually really cool. I like them a lot. But it's also like, if I'm not going to drink this, how can I justify paying for it? You would so get that, Adia. They might actually go for it as long as you're sponsoring them and not overly harsh about their product. I don't feel like I'm harsh about it. Like, some people really like that kind of stuff. And I think it's really cool that they allow the creators to come up with a flavor for it. Like, that's awesome. The fact that, like, was it like Buffy has a flavor, Amelie has a flavor, Limu has a flavor, that like all these people have like their own dedicated flavor that they've been able to create themselves is super cool. That's awesome. I don't know, maybe if I was given the opportunity to like make my own flavor, I might do something about it, but like, I don't know. A part of me is also just like, for the joke alone of it having a sticky note that just says drink water, like that's hilarious to me. I find that to be just freaking hilarious. That is what hers is called, Adia. Yes, that is what it's called. I forgot. Alright, I actually need to scroll up in chat. Drink boba all day. I've never had boba. Helped you kick off Coke. I hear that a lot from like some people who like drink Coca-Cola. Like it's like it gets really hard to drop it. Okay. But take a look at Super Animal Royale. I felt the same way. Super Animal Royale does look interesting. But like Super Animal Royale, if I'm remembering right, is not a shooter. I suppose I should be like more discerning. It's like shooter royales I'm not necessarily okay with. Not that I'm not okay with them, it's like I don't find them enjoyable. To me. Hey Shane! Welcome, hello! How's it going? Welcome. Have you had water today? Toasty is a royal queen. I don't know about that. But I appreciate the sentiment. I like to pretend that I'm a queen sometimes. Yes, yes, I shall pretend that I'm a queen. All you little garbage urchins scurrying around my tavern, cleaning up all my crumbs from my leftover meals. Ezra, you're in front of the camera. Thank you. Destiny isn't exactly Royale. We have a mod for it. 2DL animals, not too complex. Buff with her die. Try my gamer fuel. Some morsel. Get toasted, losers. Proud and proud is a good one. No, your gamer fuel is going to be get toasted, loser. Tastes like toast. That's actually a really good idea. Get it to taste like toast, and it says get toasted. Oh, that's actually really, really good. Tap down so you don't have to shoot and it's all FPS. Okay, hang on, let me... Kitten Queen. Put the name of the game back in. Queen with no scuff princess. Wouldn't that just be like, Super Animal Royale. Thank you. I don't know, actually. I can't have beer. I mean, I'm not allergic to it, but okay, so like, you know how some people say like cilantro tastes like soap? I have that with hops. Hops has an overly dramatic, really, really gross flavor to me. If it's in the drink at all, in any process, it tastes awful, and I cannot stomach it. So I don't actually know what beer is supposed to taste like. Alright, but let me check out this game. You're saying like Super Animal Royale.
Deathwolf05 asked me, should Toast play Hello Kitty Island Adventure if they want a relaxing detour from the usual space-fueled chaos? Yes, it's cute, low stress, and far less likely to explode in their face than Star Citizen, which, admittedly, is a low bar. If they're chasing pure suffering, though, they should stay right where they are.
Super Animal Royale. This is actually not what I was thinking of. Okay. That doesn't seem too bad. I'll add that to my library. That is now part of my account. Huh. I was thinking of something else. So my beer doesn't taste like bread, but it's yeasty like bread. Okay. I do like bread. But do I know if yeast has a taste enough for me to discern it? I don't know if I do. Star Citizen gamers being called out for being misogynist. What? Wait. Somebody was called out? Oh, are you saying because of like what Gladys said? Yeah, Gladys can be mean. Gladys can be quite a meanie. Oh, suffering bar, I mean, it's not far off, honestly. It sadly isn't. For how long we've had to wait for the game to really... I mean, I don't want to say, like... I don't want to say that the game, like, hasn't been playable for a while. Because it has. It's been playable for quite a while. We get really good patches, we get really bad patches. It kind of goes, like, in an ebb and flow, but, like... I sort of feel like as long as they keep adding like new missions and it doesn't get tiring, then it's kind of always playable. I don't know. Like, I think part of my problem for me though is a lot of the game is dependent on you doing, and I understand it's a space game, like shooty missions are going to always be a thing because of pirates and renegades, ruffians, hipscallions or ratscallions, and just all that kind of stuff. But like for me, I strive on the exploration and the atmosphere, being able to explore an abandoned ship or an abandoned facility, doing the investigation missions, some cargo here and there, some salvage, like missions where I don't have to use a gun are preferred to me. It's also why in the org that I play in, I'm a medic or a pilot. I actually started off as a pilot. I was the dropship commander. And then I gave up that role to be a medic. So now the only thing that I do in missions is I'm a medic. And why did the music stop? Oh, I think I figured it out. I think I have it to where like it just plays the songs and then it like doesn't repeat them. So I have to turn shuffle and repeat on. There we go. Now it should work, right? I mean, if she wasn't, she'd even be herself anymore. Beer has very little taste. Sometimes it does have taste. If it's very low alcohol, it's not like mead. At most you may taste alcoholic yeast. I think like I have had a very, very dark stout. I think it was called Dragon's Milk. I've had that before. I can stomach a little bit of it, but not a lot. But no, my preferred drink is mead. I love mead, it's so good. I actually thought about having some tonight. But we're gonna save that for Dishonored. You just have to Alt F4 and so a lot of things to fix it. That unfortunately should not be a thing. But yes, I have had to do an Alt F4 and then log back in a couple times. I was there, Toasty, 3,000 years ago. Back when he only had hangars to walk in. Later drive the little buggy, golf cart in. Later walk in some ships. To then have them in Port Olisar. Ooh, I joined in the Port Olisar age. Though, my friend that got me into Star Citizen, he was way back for what you're talking about. He's one of the original 100 backers. He has his, he had, oh, shoot, what are they called? It's like an ID card. He has a metal ID card from CIG with his like username on it. You have one of the metal cards too? I think about it, like he showed me way back. And I was like, I think I was like in high school at the time. And I was like, I don't know if this is a game for me. And then come to find out, he like reintroduces me to it back when like Port Olisar gets introduced. And I was hooked then. I still vividly remember my very first Star Citizen experience, like that I actually played. I was in Port Olisar. I called up my Mustang, went out to the pad, and I am on the pad. I can see my Mustang, and just past it is Crusader. Couldn't land on Crusader yet, but like, just seeing that was one of the most beautiful moments in gaming I think I've ever had. It was like all inspiring. And then the whole thing of like not getting any loading screens and being able to like go from one gravity grid to another like just so seamlessly. It was just, there are so many things in this game that are industry leading, that are just like quite honestly astonishing. Okay. So we babysitting Toasty and dragging you through the entire Onyx facilities. You might have to. I mean, I'll be your medic. I'll keep you guys like healed up and stuff. Like, okay, no joke. I went through whatever facility it was with my org, and we went against the sandworm in the middle of the storm. The one that like shoots acid or something out at you. I don't remember. But we did that. And like all of my org mates, they're just like grabbing suits of armor and weapons and like all these things. And the only thing that I wanted out of it was that I wanted a medical outfit. I wanted nothing else. There was like a doctor that one of the people like accidentally killed, and I was like, I want his outfit. That is the only thing I want from this mission. Midori sour or warm apple sake for me. I love the idea of sake. I've tried it so many times. We have an amazing izakaya by us, and I always try to try a new sake whenever we go there. And I understand I'm saying it wrong. It's like, it's sake, but I've yet to find one that like I want to go back to and have more of. Oh, you're a Mustang gal? Yes, I don't have the Mustang anymore though. I've upgraded it quite a bit. But yes, the Mustang was my first ship. First experience was taking off from Orison during the tutorial, going to Seraphim Station, and then it crashed into it. I don't think I've actually ever done a tutorial. I think back when the tutorials were a thing, somebody was like, yeah, don't do it. It just like crashes your game and then you have to go through like a character reset. So I just like never did it. Game is so amazing indeed. It just sounds like a play date in making. The Lazarus facility stuff in Pyro. It's such an amazing atmosphere. It really does. Seraphim Station. Where the old Port Olisar was. Good memories. I actually don't call it Seraphim. Usually I will call it New PO. New Port Olisar. Or Port Olisar 2.0. And for the lulz, it was buggy back in the day. Yeah, but, like, it has such good memories and they keep growing and growing. But I hear that manager is out of her shower, so I need to get us rated somewhere so I can head upstairs and spend the night with her before we go to bed. Because I went to work. I then came home and immediately started streaming. So I have not had any time with her today yet. So let's see. Do you guys want more Star Citizen? Or do you want to go to something else? Gonna make a short of the inner hand kill. I might. When I go and back and review the VOD, if it makes me laugh, I might make a short out of it. Go get your smooch on. I have to. I do. I need to go get my smooch on. You want more Star Citizen? Alright, let's see. No one I am following is doing Star Citizen, but I did see somebody else that I've interacted with a few times playing Star Citizen. They are also a VTuber, but not of the furry variety. Hang on. Let me get their name. There we go. Alright, now then back to the stream manager. Creator dashboard, stream manager, raid! The only ones that are on right now are Luna and Blitz. Search channel. I am going to send you guys to Staria. Staria is primarily a Star Citizen VTuber. And I hope you like her. I've enjoyed her stuff from time to time. And if you would be so kind, we do have a raid message. If you wouldn't mind showing some support and pasting that into her chat when you get there, it would be greatly appreciated. Get toasted. Actually, you know what? I'm just thinking, because it's an animated one, like, the animated ones are not free, are they? I need to change those to be still ones. Now that I think about it. Let's see. I have to go back to Twitch. Subscriber! Media, thank you! 3 months? 3 months? You get a thing. You get a thing. Thank you, Adia. Your support is very generous, and I truly appreciate it. Thank you. Whoops. There it is. The animated ones are for subs. Alright, I'm gonna have to write a note to make it so that there's not animated ones for the raid. Because otherwise that is not fair for non-subbed people. That is not fair. It is not fair to them. I need to update and change it. Thank you for streaming and making our days. You are welcome. But yes, let's get you guys over to Adia. Thank you so much, all of you, for coming by and hanging out with me today. I had a blast. It was just... I love the Yap. The Yap is so special to me. It's like, I don't talk much during the day at work. My job is very alone for the most part. So being able to yap with you guys during my streams is one of the biggest ways that I actually get conversation and it's quite special. But I'm going to send you off to Staria, and we have our raid message. And if you would like to join me and some of the other mice outside of the raid, or outside of stream, you can join us over on Discord. It's quite lively. There's action, there's conversation every day. I guarantee there is conversation every day. And yeah, I hope all of you have a fantastic night tonight, that you sleep well, and that you enjoy your time among the stars. I hope you all sleep well tonight. Good night, mice.
you